What's up, Fragrance family? Hey, everybody, I want to thank everyone for your viewership, man. Y'all checking me out right now. You just don't know. It's highly appreciated. And if you are one of my subscribers, you already know y'all one of them ones, man. Y'all keep this thing rolling, and I cannot thank you enough. But if this is your first time, something must have caught your attention, so hopefully I can keep it. This is No Cap Fragrance Reviews, where I give it to you 100% of the time. I give it to you straight, no chaser, no cap, just like some of my testers. And y'all saw the thumbnail, so you already know that, yes, this is another top 10 for spring fragrances. But this is for the designer realm of fragrances. I know the clones took over a while back, but hey, I felt like I needed to bring you these because, as some of you know and some may not know, a lot of the clones that are done, the dupes are done based on high-end designer fragrances or niche fragrances. It's not too often that you find dupes of, say, regular designer fragrances unless they're very popular, and because, you know, the price range isn't always, you know, good enough to where a dupe would even make sense. Like if you pay $30 for a dupe and then you can get the regular one for $45, $50, come on. So yeah, this is where some of these fall in, where that I feel like you'll be doing yourself a disservice to not know about these designer fragrances. So without further ado, I'm just going to jump right in there in no particular order of like best to worst or anything like that. I'm just going to grab and go. But this first one I am going to start off with for a reason, and that's because this is a no-brainer for a list like this, and that is none other than YSL's YEDP. This is the Swiss Army knife of fragrances, perfect for springtime. You can get away with the summertime. It's an any time of year fragrance, actually. This is Dumb Reach. You're going to smell good. You're going to smell fresh. It has the bergamot and clary sage in the middle with the juniper berry, something like that. The cedar and geranium, just a beautiful fragrance all around. You just can't go wrong with this one, man. Very effervescent, compliment getter. Springtime, Dumb Reach. All right, moving on from there, we have a fragrance that was hyped up a little while back because of its similarities to another fragrance that's been discontinued. Now, after getting my nose on a real sample of that discontinued fragrance, I'm going to have to do a video on it because I feel like this one was hyped and it's not true that it smells so much like that fragrance. But this is a great fragrance on its own, and that's on none other than Paco Rabanne's Ultra Red. I love the little bottle, how this thing sprays, a staple gun type style. Very nice atomizer, and the scent is amazing. The effervescence, blood orange citrus up top, the sweetness in here. Oh man, the pralines in the bottom. In the base, it's just right for this time of year because, like I said, with that citrus, it kind of goes along with the warm weather. You can, and then it lasts. If it starts to cool down, like how the weather goes from the 80s to the 50s at night, this is perfect. You can wear it date night. Actually, you can dress this up, man. This is a great fragrance. Get your hands on this one. In the mid 30s is a great price point for this one, no more than $40. If you can get it for under $30, you have stolen it. Trust me, great fragrance. Try it out. And coming after that is one also that was hyped not so long ago before the clones took over, and that is none other than Halloween Man X. This is a fragrance that you shouldn't sleep on. It has a beautiful little bit of citrus in the top. I think some juniper berries as well. Whiskey in the mid, a nice whiskey note with some roasted coffee type hints in there. Very nice. With some tonka or vanilla in the base, giving it that little bit of sweetness. Perfect for this time of year. Again, this is one of those ones that you can kind of wear a date night type fragrance going out to the club. It's going to push. Decent longevity on this one. High projection. This is what you want. Springtime. Halloween Man X. Now, this is one that took me by surprise. You can find this in the rack stores. You may have heard of its This is a flanker of an original that did very well, that was called Mont Blanc Star Walker. Well, this is Mont Blanc Star Walker Extreme. This is done so well, y'all. It has pineapple in the top with, I think, some cardamom and some juniper berries, something like that. Some aromatics in the mid with a base of vanilla and tonka as well. This is a beautiful fragrance. It'll get you a good 7 to 8 hours, decent longevity and projection. For the price point of it, though, you should be able to get this for like $20, no more than $25 at the rack stores. It definitely punches outside of its price range. Oh, shout out to Cuban. No, but yeah, y'all, trust me, this is one that if you got your hands on this one, it's going to work just as well as any of these clones that you've been touted right now. Definitely one I'll be reaching for this spring. All right. And this one here, it's a great, if you're familiar with John Varvatos, they make some great springtime fragrances, summertime fragrances as well, but this is no exception. And this one you can find at a great price point now, whether it be Amazon or at any discounter. This is John Varvatos XX Artisan. This is freshness to the T. This has a bitter orange. It has some vetiver. It's compared to gray vetiver with the citrus notes and the woody notes in the base. It has some geranium mintiness. It's just fresh. You're going to smell like a good soapy vibe coming out of the shower. Probably kind of comparable to like one that they talk about. What is it? Prada L'Homme with that nice fresh soapiness smell. Oh yeah, you're going to get compliments on this, man, because you just smell good. You just smell good. You can get away with this in the summer too. Low heat kind of, but yeah, it works. It just works. And this one, a well-known designer brand, but this one isn't talked about as much. It's not the top tier of that designer brand, but it works for this time of year as well as summertime. It was made for that, to be able to get this DNA in some heat. And that is none other than Stronger With You Only. This has some citruses in the top. I believe there might be some vetiver, don't quote me on that, or clary sage in the mid, but of course it still has that base of chestnut and everything. It gives you the Stronger With You vibe with a little bit of the sweetness toned down so you can get away with it in higher heat. And that's what it does. Now, the longevity of it on this is not so great, but it depends on where you're going and what you're doing. Day party vibes, I always say on that. Or, just going out somewhere fun during the day, Top Golf. I don't know where you're going, but you're going to smell good if you put this on. So I enjoy it. They don't speak on it as much, but I think they should. Okay. And up next is one that you're probably no stranger to this line, and that is Coach Platinum. Definitely can get this for a nice price right now. The low 40s or something like that. I wouldn't go much higher than that, even for this size right here. But it is a beautiful pineapple, fresh, spicy pineapple cardamom mixed with some, I think there's maybe geranium in here also. Has vanillic tones in the base. This is a beautiful scent. Little peppery as compared to Sauvage. So maybe Sauvage with a little bit of pineapple sweetness in the top. This is a great fragrance. Very aromatic. Does pretty well. Not much longevity. Maybe 7 hours on this again. But it's definitely worth the price. And another John Varvatos fragrance. Like I said a moment ago, they make a lot of them that can really work in this, for this range right here. And this is no exception. This thing right here with a red apple note with some cardamom also. It has I think geranium in the mid as well with a coffee in the base. This thing just, the first time I smelled it, I was like taken back. Like, what? And it gets compliments. It's one of those that's mass appealing, going to get compliments. That is John Varvatos XX. Not Artisan, just XX20 or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, this is Trust me, man. Yeah. Compliments, date night. Wear that. You should be able to get that in the low 30s as well. I'm going to link all these below so you can check them out. Oh, that smells good, man. And this one actually smells similar to this next one for some reason to me. And you can't go wrong with this. The OG Bad Boy by Carolina Herrera. You already know the vibes. The bergamot in the top, the cacao note, the tonka in the base. It's just very aromatic. I think there's some clary sage in here as well, and it just works. It's a beautiful scent that you should definitely get your nose on. You should be able to get it for a good price now, even if you don't get one this size. Bad Boy has so many flankers out there that can go with this. I mean, Cobalt could be for this time of year. The Le Parfum. I mean, these things just work in this time of year as well as summer. And last but not least, it's one that you can get in the mid-20s range as well, but definitely are going to smell fantastic. And that is none other than Rochas L'Homme. This is one of the ultimate blue fragrances for this time of year. If you haven't heard of it, it was hyped a little while back. It definitely does the job. It has blood orange with some pineapple, also some woody notes in here. It's compared to Dolce & Gabbana K, and I get why it is. I mean, because you do get some similarities of that one, but I actually feel like it's done better than that one. Nice sprayer on there as well. Yeah, fresh out the shower jelly, but some effervescence. It's aromatic. It pushes. Compliments. You're going to get them. All right, y'all. That's 10 designer fragrances that I feel like you should get your nose on, that I would definitely be reaching for this spring. Hey, if y'all lasted this long, you already know. Go ahead and join the family. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any other content. And I'm going to try to get these on my Share My Collection. If you want to try these out, get a discount. I mean, a decant. I mean, it's a discount too because they're not expensive on my on my page. If you get a decant of these, you want to try them out. But as always, y'all know the vibes. Until the next one.